everyone. So I just wanted to get on here really quick. I meant to do a video the other night. There was a problem with my website and trying to figure out how I'm supposed to pay for my website now because they changed that all around, and I still haven't figured it out, but it took probably all evening for me and my friend and Aaron to try to figure out. We still didn't get anywhere, and we're all pretty tired and things, but I wanted to get on here and give you a little update. I wanted to do this with Aaron, but you know, he's got to work, and then trying to get all of all of this website stuff taken care of. I don't know, it's probably something really simple, and we're missing it. Anyway, this is just, like I said, an update. I haven't filmed a video for a while, and there's many reasons for that, but the biggest one is we didn't want to put this in our last video, the couples questions, because we wanted it to be a surprise. Back in October, Aaron and I had a ceremony where, for lack of a better term, it was a wedding, but there was a problem. We went down to the city hall to get the marriage license information and, you know, all of that. And we didn't have, I guess, the right divorce papers, if that makes sense. I guess now they need the seal. I don't remember ever having that problem with my first marriage because my ex-husband was previously married. I don't remember this being a problem, but, you know, laws and rules and things, they probably change over time, and that was quite a while ago. So, we're like, okay. Well, the day that we did this, the city was open, but it was a federal holiday. So we had to go over to Vital Records, and they were closed. So we're like, well, we still want to do this, but we didn't do it legally because, you know, we couldn't. We had to wait for the right department to open up and be open. So we had a ceremony back in October, and for our knowledge, I guess, that is when we got married. But we didn't do it legally until the 24th of March. I had to think what month we're in, because things are just going too fast sometimes. And his daughters also couldn't make it in October, unfortunately, and we wanted them to be there. We wanted like all the kids to be able to be there. So we did it legally, and everybody was there that we wanted them to be, and it was a sweet wedding. It was so beautiful, and I mean, we did it on a budget. We did like a lot of DIY stuff, and I am not a crafty type of person, and my oldest daughter did a lot to help, and it turned out really nice, and yeah, so that's why I've been away, is, you know, the planning and getting things, because when you do stuff like that at home, you still want it to be nice. You still want it to be memorable, and it was. And so there was a lot of planning involved. It kind of took me away from doing videos, simply because of what it is. It's just the nature of the circumstances. So we got legally married March 24th, and it was the best time. And we all had like everybody was crying, and not out of misery. You know, we had a really good time. So now I'm just kind of getting back on track, figuring out my website. I haven't really even practiced. I have a new camera and I have a tripod. Now, if you're not familiar, whenever you film videos, you get used to a certain way of doing it. I've gotten used to the way of, holding the camera and filming what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And with a tripod, it's a completely different thing. And out of years of doing it, in a handheld way, trying to get used to it being on a tripod is a lot tougher than what you would think it would be. So it requires a lot of practice on my part, just so I can lose the habit of feeling like I have to hold the camera. And that's something I gotta work on, But there will be some recipe type videos. There will be some talky type videos coming up. What else? What else is going on? Other than that, that was like the big thing. That was the big thing. It required so much of my attention. It required so much of, going to the store and getting this and that and how we want to do things and all of that stuff. It was probably the most affordable wedding on record, but we still wanted it to be nice, and we did some cute things. We put together like a photo collage of his baby pictures and mine together, and then we took one picture of us together. It's the one that I used for the thumbnail on our couples questions, and we printed that out and we put it in a frame with all the other pictures that we had when we were babies. So we did that. We got like a nice little tablecloth to go over the table, and we was thinking about baking our own cake, but because of everything else that was going on, shopping around for dresses, shopping around for the decorations and flowers and all that, it was so time consuming. We really didn't think that we would have enough time to bake a cake and decorate it and things like that. And if some of you don't know, I have a hobby of mine where I love to decorate cakes, and I kind of do that off on the side of, cooking and all that other stuff that I've been doing. But that's even fell to the wayside because there's just so much going on. So with all of that, and then, I'm like all over the place. I apologize. So on the table, we had like, I ordered a bunch of Scentsy from my friend Chris because she's a Scentsy consultant. So I ordered like a whole bunch of Scentsy from her, and Aaron and I are really, really big on Scentsy and candles and stuff like that. So, we ordered things that would look good as like decoration and things. So we had one on the table that we had our baby pictures on, and then the other one was on the kitchen table where the cake was, and we had some other decorations. Like I went to the dollar store and I got these rose petal. It's a bag of artificial flowers, obviously, and it was just like flower petals. So I had that around the cake, and I had that in around the Scentsy warmer, and we had a couple of candles and things like that. And then my oldest child, one of her best friends, who I have adopted as my child, she's my adopted daughter. I love her to pieces. And for Christmas, she got us, I think she made it. It's this wood plank that says "We decided on forever." And it was just so beautiful. So we went to Michael's, we got some like a flower garland, and we put that with some lights, Christmas lights, and we put it around the sign, and that was our altar. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Because yes, we still have it up. We took last week off because that was technically our honeymoon week, and we just chilled, you know. We stayed in our pajamas and did whatever we wanted pretty much. Let me show you this altar because Izzy worked really hard on it, and of course we helped her and things like that, but that is the sign right there that her friend made. I don't know. Let me turn the camera a little bit. I have a bad habit of turning it into a different direction. Anyway, so that was that. And yeah, we still have some things set up. So, you know, we don't drink alcohol. I'm sorry to be so close. We don't drink alcohol. So what we did is we got sparkling cider, and we just put like empty bottles after, you know, after it was done. I'll turn this around so you can see this too. So this right here, these were our glasses that we had the sparkling cider in, and I put some of the flower petals in there. And there's some baby pictures of us back here. And then there's the black and white one right there. It's kind of a 8x10 frame. So I'll, let's see. I can't do it with this format because whenever I film with my iPhone, it doesn't allow me to put like a bunch of pictures in like a photo collage type thing. When I film with my regular camera, I'll be able to do that. And when I do that, I'll probably just go in and re-edit this video and put a bunch of photos from the wedding in it. Also, there's a bunch of photos on my Mishmash and Other Things Facebook page, and I'll put a link in that. I'll put a link for that in the description bar, and you can go over there and you can see it. I don't have all the wedding pictures on that Facebook post, or that Facebook page rather, but I will be working on that to get those over there too. So yeah, we had a really good time, and it's been an amazing journey, and I don't think I've ever in my entire life been this in love with somebody other than my kids, of course. But I think that goes without saying. But we're just so happy. My eyes are red this morning. My allergies are kicked up. You know, whenever the seasons change, my allergies go completely nuts. My skin is red because I've been exercising, trying to get back on track. And it's, you know, when you have a regain after weight loss surgery or even whatever lifestyle change you decide to go down, it's tough. It's not easy. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's habits. It's just, it's harder to lose. It's physically harder to lose. When you have weight loss surgery or when you're in the beginning stages of a lifestyle change, it does come off really quickly. And that can be a double-edged sword, because when you're trying to lose it after you regain some weight, it's not easy, and you have to really work at it in like every day, almost every minute, every mealtime. Everything is like, it's almost like it has to be micromanaged. It's that tough. Another thing is making sure you get plenty of water and plenty of sleep. And those two things, sleep and water, I have been struggling with really, really bad. And I need to kind of not struggle with it so much, but there's been so many other things where I'm one of those people that I have a difficult time at night. Because that's when I decide that's a perfect time to worry about bills. That's a perfect time to worry about, I don't know, did I shut the stove off? Did I lock the doors? Did I lock the windows? I can't remember. You know, these are perfect opportunities to have your mind worry about everything and anything that you can possibly ever think of. So anyway, I'm just sitting here sipping my coffee, and I thought I'd give you guys an update that Aaron and I are officially married, and I will be changing my name as soon as my marriage license is in. So I'll be taking his name, and I'm looking forward to an amazing life. It's been an amazing journey. We got married. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but we got married 2 years to the day of our anniversary of starting to be together. So, yeah, it was memorable for that, and the fact that, you know, we really like each other. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be putting more videos up. I can't tell you when, simply because this thing with my domain page, it's kind of having me a little worried. But I just need to kind of chill, I think, and probably sometimes back away from it, because otherwise you're looking at the screen, your eyes go crossed, and yeah. Okay, so you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.